When his grandma needed his help.
Mrs. Gilmore owes the IRS $270,000. We're gonna...
Oh, God, that hurt a little, but I'm all right.
Quite a large and economically diverse crowd.
Adam Sandler. Just the name alone brings a smile to millions of faces. Whether you know him as Happy Gilmore, or Billy Madison, or the angry guy screaming, "You can do it," Adam is one of the few entertainers who shaped an entire generation's sense of humor. But behind the jokes, behind the goofy voices, behind the oversized basketball shorts he wears to every award show, is a story that's surprisingly deep. This is the journey of a man who was underestimated his entire life, mocked by critics, dismissed by Hollywood, and still became one of the most successful and beloved entertainers of all time. This is the story of Adam Sandler. Brooklyn beginnings. Adam Richard Sandler was born in Brooklyn on September 9, 1966. His family wasn't wealthy, but they were loving, supportive, and always encouraged him to be himself, even when himself meant being the loudest, silliest kid in the room. Growing up, Adam wasn't trying to be famous. He wasn't obsessed with movies. He wasn't even the popular funny kid. But he had something most people never develop: a pure, fearless ability to make others laugh. His family moved from Brooklyn to Manchester, New Hampshire, and that's where teenage Adam discovered stand-up comedy. One night, at just 17 years old, he grabbed a microphone in a tiny comedy club, and something clicked. Adam had found his calling. The road to SNL. After high school, Adam got into NYU, majoring in acting, but he didn't wait for Hollywood to find him. He was already performing stand-up all around the city. Then came the moment that changed everything. One night, comedian Dennis Miller, one of the stars of Saturday Night Live, happened to be in the crowd. He watched Adam perform and immediately told SNL creator Lorne Michaels, "You need to see this kid." Within months, Adam Sandler was hired as a writer on SNL. A year later, he was a cast member. And once he got on camera, the world instantly knew this guy was different. He wasn't smooth. He wasn't slick. He wasn't professional. He was goofy, unpredictable, chaotic, musical, weird, and audiences loved him for it. SNL, breakout star. On SNL, Adam created legendary characters: Oprah Man Cajun, Man the Gap Girls, the Halloween song, the Thanksgiving song, the Chanukah song. He didn't just make people laugh, he created moments people still quote decades later. But Adam Sandler's time on SNL ended abruptly. In 1995, the show fired him. No warning, no explanation, just gone. Most people in their 20s would have spiraled, but Adam, he saw it as an opportunity. Being fired from SNL was not the end of his career. It was the beginning. Movie star rise. Adam immediately shifted into movies, and Hollywood had no idea what was coming. His early films, Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, didn't impress critics at all. In fact, critics hated them. But audiences, totally different story. People loved the wild characters, the silly voices, the random screaming, and the surprising heart behind the jokes. Then came a streak of hits that defined 90s comedy. The Wedding Singer, The Water Boy Big Daddy, 50 First Dates, Mr. Deeds. Adam wasn't just becoming a movie star. He was becoming the comedy star. A generation grew up watching him. Families bonded over his movies. Teenagers memorized his lines. College dorms played his films on repeat. Happy Madison, the business genius. While most people saw Adam as a goofy comedian, behind the scenes he was making one of the smartest business moves in Hollywood. In 1999, he created Happy Madison Productions. This wasn't just a company, it was an empire. It allowed him to hire his childhood friends, cast actors he trusted, control his own creative direction, build long-term financial stability. Happy Madison produced not just comedies, but also dramatic films for others. Critics still mocked his movies, but guess what critics didn't control? The box office. Adam's films made hundreds of millions and eventually billions. While Hollywood called him lazy, Adam was building one of the most successful production operations in modern film history. Adam was unstoppable. The real Adam Sandler. Behind the scenes, Adam's personality was completely different from the wild characters he played. He was quiet, polite, shy even. He avoided drama. He avoided Hollywood parties. He avoided scandals. He found love with model and actress Jackie Tattone, whom he married in 2003. Their marriage became one of the longest-lasting and most stable in Hollywood. Adam put his family above everything, even turning down certain projects if they took him away from home for too long. His daughters, Sadie and Sunny, also appear in many of his films, and Adam proudly supports their acting dreams. To him, fame was never the goal. Family was. When the world turned on him for years, critics trashed Adam Sandler. They called his movies the worst in Hollywood, lazy and childish, a waste of talent. But Adam didn't respond. He didn't fight back. He didn't argue on social media. He just kept making movies for the people who loved them. And despite the hatred from critics, his films kept earning huge numbers at the box office. Adam once said in an interview, "I make movies for the people who feel like me, not for critics." He kept his head down and continued working. And then, he shocked everyone. The dramatic rebirth. In the 2000s and 2010s, Adam began taking dramatic roles and proved he wasn't just a comedian. Punch Drunk Love. Critics were stunned. Reign Over Me. Heartbreaking performance. The Meyerowitz Stories. Awards buzz. Uncut Gems. One of the best performances of the decade. Uncut Gems especially blew people away. Adam's intense, non-stop performance as a gambling addict was so powerful that many believed he deserved an Oscar nomination. He didn't get one, but the world now knew the truth. Adam Sandler was not just funny, he was legitimately brilliant. The Netflix masterstroke. In 2014, Adam made a move people laughed at, signing a long-term exclusive deal with Netflix. At that time, streaming wasn't dominant yet. Critics and journalists mocked him again. But guess what? His movies became some of the most watched films in Netflix history. Murder, Mystery, Hustle, Hubie, Halloween, The Ridiculous Six, You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah. People might joke about his films online, but millions keep watching. Adam Sandler is one of Netflix's biggest stars ever. His real legacy. Today, Adam Sandler is a comedy icon, a respected dramatic actor, a billionaire through business and production, a loving family man, a Hollywood legend, and one of the few stars loved by multiple generations. His story isn't just about movies. It's about staying true to yourself, about ignoring haters, about working hard quietly, about loyalty to family and friends, about never forgetting where you came from. Adam Sandler didn't become a legend by being perfect. He became a legend by being real. And that's why, decades later, the world still loves him. If Adam Sandler ever made you laugh, even once, then he's already left a mark on your life. And that's the power of an entertainer who never tried to be someone else, just the kid from Brooklyn who wanted to make people smile. If you like the video, please subscribe to Serious Reality and press the bell icon.